IR thermometers provide non-contact temperature measurement, making them particularly useful for measuring hot, moving, sterile, or hard-to-reach objects. However, please be aware that IR thermometers measure surface temperature only. For penetration temperature measurements, you'll need a thermometer with a standard probe. To measure surface temperature, simply hold the IR gun, press the trigger, and aim the laser guide at the target. Some people confuse the laser guide with the wider infrared beam, which is invisible. The laser points to the center of the area being measured, but doesn't represent the entire area. The actual area being measured is determined by the distance to spot ratio of the particular infrared thermometer you're using, and this varies from model to model. As the distance from the object being measured increases, the spot size being measured increases. For example, Spear Scientific's IR pen has a distance to spot ratio of 1:1, meaning that at 1 inch from the target, it'll measure a diameter of 1 inch. At 2 inches, it'll measure a diameter of 2 inches, and so on. This model has a distance to spot ratio of 12:1, so it measures the same 1 inch circle at 12 inches away. In other words, this model's IR beam is more narrowly focused, making it more precise at further distances than the pen, which is designed as a convenient tool for up-close measurements. Another important point to understand when using infrared thermometers is emissivity. Emissivity is the ability of an object to emit or absorb energy. Measuring the temperature of a flat, black object requires no emissivity compensation, while measuring a liquid or a reflective object does. Some IR thermometers have a fixed emissivity of 0.95, which covers about 90% of typical applications. Other models have adjustable emissivity, enabling you to adjust for and accurately measure even highly reflective surfaces. This is done by measuring the surface at the same point with a standard probe thermometer and adjusting the IR thermometer's emissivity until it displays an identical reading. Thereafter, the IR thermometer will accurately measure any point on that same surface. There are many IR thermometers to choose from. To determine which one is right for you, you'll need to consider the distance at which you intend to use it, if you will be measuring highly reflective surfaces requiring adjustable emissivity, as well as the temperature range, resolution, accuracy, and any additional features you require. IR thermometers provide non-contact temperature measurement, making them particularly useful for measuring hot, moving, sterile, or hard-to-reach objects. However, please be aware that IR thermometers measure surface temperature only.